If you're over 50 and your low back nags you, stop scrolling. These are the only 4 exercises you need to help regulate your brain and calm your back. Short, practical, and used first by clinicians to free a stuck lower spine and send clearer sensory signals to your nervous system. I've seen this pattern hundreds of times, a joint that's jammed from sitting and a nervous system that's more reactive because of it. These moves address both the mechanics and the sensory input that helps the system settle. First, a quick checklist to see if this is for you. Do you find it hard to stand fully upright right after sitting? Is it stiff when you reach to put on socks? Do you wake with a sore low back or feel pain when you roll in bed? If you answered yes to one or more, there's a good chance the lumbosacral joint, the lowest joint of your spine, where the lumbar spine meets the pelvis, is involved. Prolonged slumped sitting tends to compress and jam that joint. When a joint is stuck, it sends confusing signals to the brain. Gentle, specific movement can both free the joint and give calming, reliable feedback to your nervous system. Before we start, a quick self-test and a safety rule. Lie face down on a firm surface and, if comfortable, push up onto your elbows so your chest lifts a little. If that movement causes sharp pain, radiating pain down a leg, numbness, or pins and needles, don't push it. Skip the extension exercise and use the gentler options instead. If you experience progressive weakness, loss of bladder or bowel control, or significant numbness, seek medical attention right away. Otherwise, proceed slowly and breathe. If this already sounds useful, tap the like button. One small click helps me make more short routines like this. Exercise 1. Prone elbow prop, gentle extension. Purpose: to take pressure off a sagged lumbosacral joint, offer a gentle extension input, and provide calming sensory feedback. How to do it: lie face down on a firm surface with forehead resting. If comfortable, press up onto your forearms so your chest lifts slightly, keeping your hips relaxed on the floor. Keep your gaze neutral, not craning your neck, and breathe slowly into your belly. Hold for 30 seconds to start. You can work up to 60 seconds as tolerated. Key cues: don't force a big arch. The movement should be gentle and shoulders relaxed. Regression: if elbows cause discomfort, keep your head down and do small chest lifts only, or place a pillow under the pelvis for support. Progression: after 30 to 60 seconds, you can add light alternate knee bends. Bend one knee a few inches lower than the other to add gentle movement without forcing extension. Why it helps: the glide of the front of the joint eases compression, and the steady, supported extension gives your nervous system a predictable calming signal. Stop and modify if you get sharp pain or worsening radiating symptoms. Mini hook. That gentle lift not only feels like relief, it tells your nervous system it's safe to relax. Exercise 2. Supine knees rock plus leg hang. Purpose: to rotate and open the low spine, desensitize tight tissues, and provide controlled sensory input that helps reset joint position. How to do it: lie on your back with knees bent so shins are vertical. Keep feet hip width and hands on your chest or at your sides. Slowly rock both knees together to the right, letting the hips rotate, then back to center, then to the left. Move smoothly for about 30 seconds. Don't force range, only go where it feels controlled. Immediately after, if you have access to the edge of a bed or couch, bring your hips close to the edge and let one leg hang down so gravity gently pulls the pelvis into a stretch. Hold about 20 seconds per side. If you're on the floor, you can let the lower leg drop toward a slight stretch while keeping the other knee supported. Key cues: keep your chest facing up, don't roll your torso. Breathe out as you move toward the end range, and breathe in as you return. Regression: reduce the rocking amplitude or perform the hang for shorter time. Progression: add a slow, small nodding of the knees while hanging to increase mobility. Why it helps: the rotation frees stuck segments, while the hang gives a prolonged, gentle traction signal that the nervous system interprets as non-threatening. Mini hook: that controlled rotation gives your brain clearer information about where your back actually is. Exercise 3. Bird dog for multifidus activation. Purpose: to strengthen the deep stabilizers of the spine, multifidus, and other small muscles that improve motor control and reduce noisy sensory input to the brain. How to do it: come onto all fours with hands under shoulders and knees under hips. Find a neutral spine. Imagine a straight line from head to tailbone. Take a breath in, then on the exhale, gently draw your belly toward your spine to engage the deep core. Slowly lift one arm forward and the opposite leg back only an inch or two. Hold for 5 seconds with steady breathing, then return. Repeat 8 to 12 times per side, aiming for 2 sets. Keep the lifted leg low, no high hip hike. Avoid twisting the torso. Dosage. Perform this 3 times per week for strength. You can do a lighter version daily if tolerated. Regression. Lift the arm only or the leg only, or perform the movement with toes on the floor rather than extended. Progression. Increase hold to 8 to 10 seconds, or add a slow 2 to 3 second pulse at the top. Why it helps. Waking up these small muscles increases control around the lumbosacral joint, so the spine moves more predictably, which calms the sensory signals your brain is receiving. Mini hook. This is the deep fix, small muscle changes that give your brain better control. Exercise 4. Single leg balance with slow leg circles. Purpose. To challenge pelvic stabilizers and proprioception, your brain's sense of where the pelvis and legs are, improving balance and reducing overreactive guarding. How to do it? Stand near a wall or sturdy chair and lightly touch it with one fingertip for confidence. Shift your weight to one leg and lift the other slightly off the floor. Begin making large, slow circles with the lifted leg, as if drawing a wide circle in the air. Keep the movement smooth and controlled. Aim for about 30 seconds per side to start. Focus on breathing slowly and keeping the pelvis level. Don't let the hip hike or the torso lean. If balance is poor, stand closer to support and only perform small circles. Regression, keep both feet on the ground and march the lifted knee gently in place, or perform the exercise seated by circling the leg while sitting. Why it helps? Slow, controlled balance work gives rich sensory feedback to the brain and retrains confidence in the pelvis-spine relationship. Mini hook, this one trains your brain to trust your spine again. Steady input leads to steady output. Integration and practical plan. Do the mobility pieces, prone elbow prop and the supine knees rock plus leg hang, daily, 30 to 60 seconds per movement. Do the bird dog strength work 3 times per week, aiming for 2 sets of 8 to 12 reps per side with 5-second holds to start. Do the balance work daily or on alternate days for 30 seconds per side, building time and reducing support as balance improves. Breathe slowly and diaphragmatically through every exercise. Inhale to prepare, exhale on effort or at the end range to reinforce a calmer autonomic response. Expect gradual improvement over weeks. These moves often reduce stiffness and improve how your system perceives the lower spine, but consistency matters more than a single session. Safety reminders. Never push into sharp or radiating pain. If an exercise increases numbness, weakness, or produces new symptoms that travel down your leg, stop and check with a clinician. If the extension movement provokes marked pain, or you have signs of inflammation, avoid it until calm is restored, and start with the gentler supine options and balance work. These exercises can help reduce discomfort and support better brain-body regulation, but they do not replace a professional assessment when red flags are present. To recap, one gentle extension to unload the joint, a rotational mobilizer plus hang to open up the area, a deep stabilizer builder to improve control, and a proprioceptive balance drill to reteach your brain where your pelvis belongs. Together, they target the mechanics and the sensory signals that contribute to persistent stiffness after 50. If this helped you, hit like and save it for the days your back feels sticky.
For the next step, how to release the pelvic joints that influence that same lumbosacral area, watch the pelvic release video next and subscribe for more clinically informed routines you can do at home.